I'm here with Trish, who is a coach at Rutgers and also has played professionally with several of the players that we are celebrating today. Tobin Heath specifically, you grew up playing with her. We talked about Kelly as well. But what plays really stood out to you in this entire series?
Yeah, I think as a soccer fan, it's so easy to look at, the offensive plays, the goals scored, everything like that, and just their celebrations, and wow, what a great goal. But for me, I was a defender, so I really look at, the defensive plays, and like they say, defense wins championships, and I think this back line was solid, Becky Sauerbrunn cracked her head open in the final, bleeding everywhere, got right back up and played. Abby Dalcomper did great. Crystal Dunn, Kelly O'Hara, and Alia Krieger stepping in when Kelly got injured. And Ellis in goal too. I think a really pivotal moment of this tournament was the penalty save against England. I think it was in the 84th minute. The score was 2-1, and that's such a big moment for a goalkeeper because at that moment you either become the hero or not, and she really stepped up and saved it.
Yeah, did she ever? Were you watching like us with bated breath?
Oh yeah.
Playing every play along with them, breathing
yeah.
it?
It's kind of like you're moving a little bit, trying to like make the ball go certain places, but yeah, it was such an exciting tournament.
What is it like for you, because you have this connection with Tobin, growing up and playing with her, when you see her face on that float coming down Broadway, or I should say coming up Broadway?
Oh, it's great. I mean, Tobin has put in so much work, and outside of team trainings and everything that she's done on her own, and all the sacrifices that she's made, and obviously at the club PDA, we are so incredibly proud of her and happy for her, but, she's so deserving of this,
And as you look at this crowd and this flood of people, it's just a little small show of support of the amount of people that are around the world and now in the U.S. that have embraced women athletes and specifically soccer players. What is that for you, and what does that tell you with where the industry is going? It's
great. I mean, soccer is a sport that almost every kid grows up and plays. You have a lot of energy as a kid, so your parents say, let me bring you to soccer and try to figure this out. But, soccer is such a big sport in the United States, and that's great because in other countries, other cultures, it's huge. They grow up on the street playing and everything like that. And I think we've lost a little bit of that. We need more, free play and just play in the backyard, play in the street, and stuff that's not structured. It's not at soccer practice. It's just what kids are doing on their own for the love of the game. But this is obviously increasing awareness and fans, and now everybody wants to play soccer, and that's awesome. That's
right. Chris said something earlier that made me laugh about one of the fans that said, well, this only happens every 4 years. Well, this doesn't happen to a lot of other countries.
Right.
Now we're at 4. Do you think we'll go for a 5?
Oh, crazy. I mean, 8 World Cups, and we have 4 of them. Yeah, absolutely. I think, the goal is to keep raising the bar and raising the bar, and I'm sure, these girls, Jill Ellis said it best, most teams visit pressure, but U.S. lives in it. And their expectation every World Cup is to win and come home champions.
So what would you say on the outside, looking at this team, that they need to continue to do to develop to secure that 5th spot?
Yeah, keep bringing in the younger players and getting them ready because, like we said, the next World Cup is in 4 years. So, some of these players who are toward the end of their national team careers, we need to start getting, the new ones ready and working on that chemistry. And I think that's kind of why Jill Ellis has been criticized, is because she has really focused on the younger crowd, but she's the only person to have 2 Women's World Cups, so how much can we really criticize her?
She's clearly got an eye,
yeah.
and she's been named Coach of the Year as well back in 2015, and we assume that it will probably happen again. What I find ironic here is that on July 10th of 2015, we were in the same spot watching this ticker tape parade. You and I got a good laugh about that.
Yeah, it's crazy. On Facebook tells you like 4 years ago on this day. So I see a lot of people posting throwbacks, and just to see how much like these young kids that I coach have grown in 4 years, and now they're doing amazing things with their soccer career. And these girls have really paved the way for them to do that.
And talk to me about that. This has been an opportunity for these female athletes to really be at the forefront of the conversation.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the biggest thing that we're looking for is role models, and these girls are really pushing the envelope. And the thing is that they want to leave this game a better place than when they came in, and they want to leave their footprint on the field, but also off the field. And they realize the impact that they have on so many kids, and they're really striving to just use their platform to the best of their ability and change lives and change the world.